look how far away Polish sits compared to Ginger. He's almost off the screen.
Is really, really heeding those, you know, those warnings about, you know,
Do not
damage your eyes, do not sit too close to the TV, all that stuff. He is taking that very seriously. You know what? Good to see.
Okay, so we're starting game one on Dreamland. You'll see similar strategies from Falco in this matchup as Puff in some ways. It works out different in the micro, but using those lasers to restrict Peach, who is like, you know, pretty slow character, even as fast as Polish can make her. Laser to knock her down. We're able to back air around the umbrella and get a couple more hits in. Now Polish is super high though, so at this point it's like a mini game where Peach is just trying to get back to stage. Oh, it comes down to the up air. That's almost a huge reversal. The thing about this matchup in particular is I want to say almost more than any character. If Peach lands a meaty hit, and there are a lot of them, it will very often lead to a huge combo.
You mean even more so than like Fox?
Yeah, I think even more different moves can lead to, or even more different exchanges. Maybe partially due to like the character weight floatiness and stuff of Peach by comparison. It just feels like even you trade a dash attack with an aerial, often Peach is actionable first, and it's a huge punish.
Holy moly, that was definitely a huge punish. Polish's reaction is definitely there too, catching the side B. Ginger's just whole stock got eviscerated there.
Ginger looked pretty good in the edge guard so far, but maybe partially due to the size of Dreamland. Wasn't able to close out either of these last two.
There's another one. This edge guard going way south.
And doesn't even have to sacrifice Peach's stock as Polish, which I thought maybe was in the cards.
Right, I mean, you can at least trade that one down, but Polish not content to settle.
That's right. Wants to squeeze every bit of juice out of the citrus, whatever your favorite citrus is.
That's right.
Okay, up tilt and it trades. And see, even after the trade with up tilt from Peach's aerial, Peach is actionable first and able to put the pressure on. That's what I mean. It's almost like you can get hit on purpose and it ends up being favorable.
Yeah, honestly, Polish's positioning all weekend, both against Hungrybox and against Ginger's Falco.
It was like short hop, double jump, nair over top of a laser. It's like such pinpoint maneuvering. And my team's partner, who I mentioned before, described this before as a like platformer where you try to float over lasers and make them guess if you're coming in or not. Polish, with the way Polish moves around, does not have to play that way because you're sitting duck when you're floating in a way. You don't have that many options to move. Right, it's the same speed forward with the same speed back. That's it.
Yeah, I think for Falco, just fighting the float, a lot of the time you have to sort of pick and choose. A lot of the time you can hit them, but you need to hit them in a meaningful way.
Yes.
In other words, you have to hit them in a way that they can't just immediately counterpunch you with an aerial of their own. And if you with a weak enough move, if they're at a low percent especially, then it's often just not worth it because they're going to be able to get another aerial out while you're still kind of directly on top of them.
I feel like that was a big respect shine from Ginger because expected Polish to be able to like razzle-dazzle Polish's way up to the top platform at double jump lands and stuff and still gets the shine, knowing that it was going to end up there. Kind of neat.
Oh. Polish kind of accidentally slid off there, but he's able to grab the ledge from Ginger anyway. Dude, Ginger's not been able to get anything started this year.
No, not really.
Oh, running into the jab. Yeah, it's a tight timing to punish the down smash on block.
That's the old classic like 3 down smashes. Yeah, Ginger usually plays this matchup pretty slow paced, and I consider Polish to be a relatively patient player. But it just feels like Polish is pretty freely maneuvering around whatever defense Ginger puts up, and the punishes have been big.
Oh, yeah.
There's another one of those nairs. We saw that versus Hungrybox too, kind of. Just predicting what spot Ginger wanted to be in, and the nair ends up getting the KO.
All right, downer up tilt. Polish holding down. Geez, Polish's defense has been impeccable.
Yeah, it really
even when Ginger opens Polish up, usually doesn't get a ton of damage off of it.
A couple hits, yeah. Okay, that should be it.
That should be it. Well, if there's one stage Falco can make this comeback, some of those shines off the top on Yoshi Story.
Yeah, this has to be the one.
Yeah, this has to be it.
Yeah, high laser, sort of. I can see some of the mind games starting to come in, where Ginger's doing the high laser, and then Polish has been jumping afterward, and now rather than shooting another one, Ginger's starting to move in himself. Let's just floating around in front of Polish. Polish didn't want to have anything to do with it. Gets an arrow. Yep, coming back down with the dare.
Oh! What a way to set the tech chase up to with a back air of all moves. Ginger potentially back in it here.
Yeah, really.
Just needs one nice opening. Pull it. Yeah, okay. First, yeah, right. First, he has to get around that brutal edge guard.
Yeah, first step, don't get edge guarded, for sure. Okay, waits for the up tilt, gets the bear. This feels bad, but Polish near the edge. It's hard to even
needed.
Ginger's been pretty good at placing that back air around the umbrella, but not that time.
Great DI from Polish. He needed to stay away from that top platform after taking that shot.
Yep, Dare trying to cover the space coming in. Another shine?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hey, Ginger with 2 shines off the top. They were absolutely necessary to be able to take that game.
That's the way to do it. That is the way to do it.
But without those shines off the top, Ginger needs a pretty big adjustment, I think, to actually come back and win the set.
That was a ridiculous comeback. I mean, he was down a lot.
Yeah.
He was down a lot. And yes, you know, we did kind of see the same sort of dynamic in the Magi Hungry Box set. And we said, okay, you know, that was Yoshi's. Now it should be back to our regularly scheduled programming with the floaty kind of running the show. But what we saw in that set was the Falco, the respective Falco player, of course, Magi, playing with a newfound confidence. And we might be seeing a little bit of that here, even on a stage like Final Destination. But remember, if Peach ever gets her hands on Falco, there is going to be a brutal chain grab.
In like the very first interaction too, I can see Ginger adjusting to Magi's defense. There was smash DI away from the down air, which would make it so like a shine wouldn't hit or something. Ginger instead like runs forward and then continues the punish. So starting to account for the defense of Polish. I mean, now there's an RPS there where they're not. If Polish's defense was worse, there wouldn't be. But at least we're starting to punish some of those defensive tendencies. Okay, jumps over the low laser, does it twice. Yeah, it makes it pretty hard for Polish to get in, but I mean, that's some laser damage for a big nair that ends the stock.
Yeah, I thought right there, I actually thought Ginger might have gotten his double jump back. But wow, Polish is really low, and side B not even going to connect with the wall.
Yeah, that's a mistake.
Of course, you can get a tiny bit of height with the side B, but usually they're just going to edge hog you anyway. So it's not like Polish was realistically probably going to make it back there.
That like little combo there did a lot of damage.
Sure did. But also good on Ginger to be able to get out of the down smash without taking more. However, 31 is chain grab percent, so Polish is going to make this go for a bit.
Before you can even utter the words, yeah. And usually, so this chain grab in particular doesn't always lead to an outright stock. Like
right.
it's either going to be like a weak dash attack to a down smash or a nair, or directly to a nair, and you have to do an edge guard.
Yeah, you have to do an edge guard, which Polish does get, but it does often offer you another chance as the Spacey to at least reset to neutral once.
Yeah. Okay, trying to fair their way back on. Polish somehow weasels Peach back to center stage. Okay, fair just barely reaches. Maybe that was the aerial that was needed. Peach on the ledge, it feels like a hard knockdown. It's harsh. That is tough.
Ooh. Oh, wow.
That was a clever air dodge, at least.
Ginger getting the spot dodge, though, and up a full stock here. Also at 0, I think it's really important to protect your stock at these low percents. Okay, now he can get chain grab, but it's I always feel like on FD, you know, if you're at 0, if you can prevent them from comboing you to about 30,
yeah,
you're going to be okay as far as the chain grabs are concerned. Wow, Polish. Oh, okay, yeah, that's tough, that's tough. So I guess the double jump didn't come out.
I guess, and then so first Ginger messed up and went way too low, and then Polish, and does get the wall jump.
Right, the wall jump was brilliant.
I wonder, was it a double? I forgot there was double wall jump could happen there.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. If he double wall
jumped,
jumped, he could have just like air dodged or side beat to the stage.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, if he was cracked, which he is. Don't get me wrong, but in that moment, if he was cracked, he could have double wall jump air dodged.
You have to be particularly cracked, almost split apart with how deep the crack
I don't even
goes.
think. Yeah, you know what's funny? I don't even think Fox can do that double wall jump. I think it's like a Falco specific thing.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah, I don't know why. I guess
jump pipe probably.
ECB shenanigans. Yeah, maybe after that first air dodge, Fox just isn't touching the stage.
Because it goes like FD's weird because it goes like wall, ceiling, slant, wall or something.
Yeah.
So maybe Fox only gets up to the ceiling slant or whatever that type of
Yeah.
Collision box is called.
Wow, Ginger finding his footing in the set.
That was a big combo. Doesn't quite get the last downer, but still 74 on Peach. But the edge guarding's been good from Polish.
The recovery's been good from Ginger, though. That was an awesome job to survive there. I think a lot of Spaceys would have found themselves eating that second, like a second neutral air.
And pretty nice DI, too. DIing away in that situation is pretty gutsy.
Yeah, yeah. Because a lot of the time you'll just outright get, die off the side.
Yeah, from an air or something. Or they both roll. Yeah, something I see from Polish occasionally in this matchup is with this turn-up is like take laser, throw the turn-up at Falco. Because there's a window in between where you can do that. But it hasn't come up too much. I think Ginger's playing a little closer in distance to Polish in a lot of these exchanges than maybe in previous sets they've played.
Yeah, also it feels like a lot of the time Polish can't even really get an opportunity to pull a turn.
Exactly, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, not again.
Jeez, these players have actually both been kind of throwing themselves off the stage in a weird way on some of these edge guards.
Yeah, you're not kidding. Okay, tries to come back with down air. Polish recovery has been pretty good too.
Oh, certainly. Oh my god, he's fast.
Yeah, deep shot.
182.
And that's the magic percent you mentioned before is 30. And Ginger's already at it.
Yeah, Ginger is there. Any grab, any given grab should convert pretty cleanly into a chain grab here. Polish only getting the weak downer, not the strong hit.
Yeah, you get that strong dash attack next to the grab pretty easy.
Oh, Ginger spaced himself to down smash it. That was nice. And he thought he could just edge hog. He thought he could just, wow, what a recovery. And at least forces Polish to trade the stock out.
Yeah,
so,
at least.
Okay. That's honestly great heads-up play from Ginger. A lot of people would have just taken it on the nose, and we'd see Polish with the stock lead here. The fact that Ginger forced Polish to trade the stock out was really, really good.
What a big punish, 80 already. So Ginger's gone to the ledge a lot and made it.
It's true.
Partially because Peach had not the easiest time covering the ledge really quickly. But it doesn't seem free, and Polish is kind of leaving it uncovered. Nice turn up. Yeah. All right, so Polish looking to take this back to game 5. Looking pretty good so far.
Oh, especially with that down smash. Wow, a lot of damage. Weak nair, and there's the second nair. Yep, yep. Tough spot there because even if Ginger conserved his double jump, I think the second nair would have happened anyway. And he probably just would have been too far to make it back.
A little bit. It's been the Astoria stages for sure in this set. FD and Yoshi's really big counter picks, and it kind of showed.
Yeah, although, Ginger did take that game 3, which was the big difference maker, because at least Ginger now has the counter pick to come into this final game.
And Ginger honestly has been playing pretty close quarters, but if I remember right, I don't think Ginger particularly likes Fountain of Dreams versus Peach, because of the way Ginger likes to laser to restrict her movement. Yeah, so we're going to Battlefield instead.
Battlefield. Yeah, this is always a pretty good stage, I think, for Falco against floaties, because that top platform
too high.
Can be really annoying. Yeah. Really annoying.
If there's a Peach that can maneuver there, it's probably Polish.
Yeah, we've seen Polish put this stage to great effect against Hungry Box.
Yeah.
So nothing would surprise me at this point with the way Polish plays. Polish, I think, for a lot of players from outside the East Coast, has been just a really stellar player to watch in obviously the last couple tournaments, where I think a lot of people from out west didn't super duper know about how good he is. And he's really been showing off in a major way between SmashCon, this tournament, some of the Summit events, right?
Sure.
SCL.
Couple of power shield lasers. And then the roll afterward, I have to wonder if that's on purpose or not. Probably is.
Yeah, it could have been an attempted wave dash.
Yeah, there's another one, so.
Ginger looking for a roll to the left.
Okay, trying to keep Polish from coming onto the platform. You see a couple of dares on the plat there. Oh, wow. Well-spaced bear, just like, it seemed like whiff punishing the jab.
Yeah, yeah.
Honestly.
Drifting back in, and I think Polish probably DI poorly, too.
Trying to get away after the jab, sure.
Okay. Love the shield on the down smash. Well, Ginger could have punished that one eventually.
I wonder if that's one of those times where, because there was a power shield, you go a little too far.
Very potentially.
Okay, a bear I mean, that bear to come back to center stage where you just sort of drag it down the entire like column underneath the central platform is we've seen it in every single game before so far, I think. Yeah, trying to get an up air read, it would have been huge. Another one. I wonder if there must be some kind of call out. Polish is trying to do. A lot of up airs.
Holy. Oh, okay. Excellent DI away from Polish because Ginger was cooking for a second there. Up air, double weak hit.
Yeah.
Wow. Maybe Shine even. I don't know, though. I don't know. I don't know if Shine would have KO'd off the top.
That was a high percent. That was a high percent.
It is a high percent. It is high percent. But it's also a much higher ceiling than Yoshi's, so.
Polish with a narrow lead in game 5. This is, I mean, Ginger needs to win this to get on the board, and Polish takes total control of the pool if Polish is able to take this game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just basically guaranteed first seed at that point.
Yeah. Slowly floating the way down.
Jeez. Yeah, this would be, oh my goodness, Polish.
They're down smash. Now, like 46 is an ugly percent versus Peach because so many things. There's so many big threats. So many things. Really descriptive of me to say that.
Oh my goodness.
Bear to bear, that was quick.
My goodness gracious, yeah. Polish's command over fighting on these platforms like it ain't no thing for her.
Yeah, and that like bear slight drift away to get out of range on shield. These minute drifts, really impressive.
Okay, and oh, Ginger catching that air dodge.
Wow, just waits for the downer, doesn't come forward at all, able to get the grab, forward throw off the stage, finishes the stock.
Polish has Ginger on the last stock here. Snacks, if Polish is able to win this game, Polish will have taken out the first and second seeds in the pool as the last seed, which is insanity.
Absolute craziness. This pool is bonkers. I'm sure no one predicted this result.
Quick 33 with the down smash.
Yeah.
Ginger fighting back, but a great DI from Polish to get out of these aerial combos to counterattack with down smash. Ginger's got to be careful here.
And still putting out all these up airs. I wonder if part of it is like trying to smash DI up lasers or something too.
No, Ginger!
Side B off stage.
Of all the ways to go out.
And that was right when Ginger looked like was finally taking control of that last stock. Polish put on so much quick damage at the beginning, but it just...
That is rough.
That's devastating.
That is devastating.
And now you're 0-2 in the pool.
Now you're 0-2 in the pool, and Polish, our last seed, is the... I mean, I think the pool winner. I think he's guaranteed first in the pool.
I think
he's definitely guaranteed winners. Also, the only player left for Polish to face is the player that, well, he's never lost to.